Good morning, friends. Welcome back to the channel. If you're brand new here, my name is Charlotte and I just took a week off and I'm so glad to be back. Did you guys miss me? Because I missed you. I thought about vlogging while I was down in Gulf Shores, Alabama, but I just really wanted to spend time with my family, and it was a new area, so there was lots to see, and traveling with a baby is no joke, so I was just kind of occupied. But this is a prime example of why I say to just follow me on Instagram and TikTok, because I definitely was posting every day of places we were eating and all that fun stuff while we were down there on those socials. So if you guys dabble in Instagram or TikTok, I always have my social accounts linked in the video description, so if you follow me there, you just might see stuff that you miss out on here, literally the meals I'm eating every day and random stuff like that. So anywho, it's 7 in the morning. We're headed to Lainey's baby appointment. I'm picking Eric up at the shop right now. He was just doing a tire exchange because the tire delivery people came very early. Luckily he looked out the window and saw them. So anyway, we're going to a baby appointment, and then we have work to catch up on, you guys. It does not stop when we go away, so there's lots to catch up on, and I will check back with you guys when we get to the farm. Definitely back from Alabama. The weather this week, let me just give you the update real quick on the weather. Couple days, the low is -12. The actual temperature, not the real feel, is -12 with a high of 2 or 3. Frozen all week. There's one slightly warmer day. We might can syrup that day, because when we can syrup, we have to open our whole back building that is not warm usually. So anyway, really cold week coming. First things first, I'm gonna go take care of the chickens. I gotta bring them water and leftover pancakes, because yesterday was Sunday, so we always have leftover batter cooked up for the chickens. And then we'll take a look at the orders that have come in. So I need to print out mail orders. We have a couple wholesale deliveries that we're gonna have to be making, so I'll start putting those orders together. We'll restock shelves. We'll do all the things for the shop, and then we usually look at the list and see what farm things we need to do. So projects outside, we gotta start getting ready for sap season, ordering, blah, blah, blah. So back in full swing. Hello, sitting by the fire. Lainey had 4 shots this morning, you guys. Took it like a champ. Yeah, you did. All right, I'm in the chicken house. I thought I'd show you guys our lovely feed bag collection that has been building up. I was just thinking about how, I know I've mentioned that I wish that we could get the layer pellets into the hopper next to the pig grain of the chicken food, but in the winter, then I'd have to be carrying the buckets. It's really very close. It's the next building over, but I'd have to leave the door open to carry the buckets in. And when it's really cold this week, leaving the door open just lets any heat that's in here out, because it's definitely always toastier in the chicken house. The heat lamps and the chickens themselves and the insulating and stuff does keep it oftentimes just above freezing more than compared to outside. So leaving the door open is not ideal. When it blows, we started tying a rope on the inside when it's stormy out, because if the door flings open and flies open and stays open while I'm going to get water or whatever, it really takes all the heat right out. So anyway, I was just thinking, in the winter it's probably better that I just have the feed right in the chicken house already. I'm coming. Okay, just letting the orders print while I was doing the chicken. So I'm gonna spread these out and start looking at what products I gotta get together. Lainey is standing up on everything that she can now, you guys. I gave her this box to climb on for now. But like at home, she like, you know, climbs onto the couch, climbs onto your legs, anything. She loves to stand. I walk into her room and she's standing in her crib. It's just like, what? So anyway, she's advancing. We've got candy cooking right now. So this will be the maple sugar candy that we make, and it's time for the Valentine's Day shapes. You guys know I love my candy shapes, so we do like jumbo hearts for Valentine's. There are, all of our Valentines are on the website, so like the Valentine's candy, the Valentine's trail mix, popcorn, all that stuff. And some of the wholesale orders that we have to do this week, they start to order Valentines from us as well this time of year. So we're making a big batch of, candy, and quite a bit of it will be heart shapes so that we can fulfill those orders. Mom and Dad are refilling the wood again. Favorite pastime.
It is my favorite pastime, but no one else likes it.
Okay, I just sat down to have some lunch, which I made eggs, of course, because we are drowning in eggs, you guys. And it reminded me that I ordered these cute, like, smock bibs for Lainey and her cousin, so I need to open it. It came while we were away. But, yeah, I feel like it'll work really well for when she's, like, really messy eating, so I wanted to show it to you guys, because if it does work out well, like, I would love to show you it, because if you have little kids, I love all the tips and tricks I can get. Okay, so just started unmolding the candy. These are the heart shapes. You can't really tell until they're unmolded, but we have two different kinds of hearts. One of them is like smooth and the other one has ridges on it, I guess. And then, let's see. Oh yeah, the little hearts. So, beautiful candy. Okay, so I wanted to open the bib thing that I was talking about at lunch.
Yeah.
And show them what it looks like. How many did we get? A 2-pack and a 1-pack? Oh. They send you with wipes. Okay, so we got a 2-pack because one of them is a gift, but it looks like Tiny Twinkle, which is the brand, also sent this like little package of wipes, dry wipes, I guess they're called. So that's nice. Let's see. Made from recycled plastic. Literally looks like a little smock. So obviously sleeves. It's got a little catch-all at the bottom, but the back is open. It literally just goes over their head as a little bib smock thing. So anyway, super cute. They're very comfy, actually, material. It's not very stiff. And we'll try that out tomorrow when Lainey has some sort of meal here. It's getting much later in the day. I've just been doing packages all morning, like mostly mail order ones. I'm gonna get more of the wholesale stuff together tomorrow. But tonight, oh yeah, so tonight, if you guys have been here a long time, a couple years, you would remember like my whole A-frame project. I need to get some furniture for over there. One of the things is some new counter height stools. So when I put the island in the kitchen, I made it with like an overhang to sit at, and so I found these chairs on Marketplace, and we're gonna take a drive tonight to go get them. Hopefully that all goes well, but yeah, that's tonight's plan. So we're trying to get out of here like right after work as soon as Eric's done at the shop, and we'll probably eat out in the area that we're going to get them. We're going towards Schenectady. You know anything about upstate New York, we're heading in the Schenectady direction tonight. So yeah, anyway, not too much more exciting happening at the shop other than that for today. Mom and I were just having a big discussion about this upcoming beef year and all of the calves that we're about to have. We're about to have like 30 calves this late summer, late spring, early summer. So anyway, I digress. I'm gonna check out for now and get everything loaded up in my car and start heading home. I have groceries to unload, and yeah, anyway, it's been a good day. It's not the coldest day of the week. The sun's coming out right now as it's going down, and I think I'll just check in with you guys later. Good morning, friends. It's the next morning. It might look like a nice day, but it is not. It is 3 degrees. My hands are freezing because I don't have gloves on, but we're headed to work, and I just wanted to show you guys what we picked up last night. So, like I said, we were going up towards Schenectady, and we ended up doing 2 marketplace finds in one go. We love that. Here, I'll just show you. I got the 4 chairs for the A-frame counter. They're actually really nice. They're like purposely distressed. That's just like the paint style. And they're from Pier 1, but they're nice and sturdy, and like there's no cracks or anything. So I'm super happy with those. And then the absolute best find, this LL Bean sled. Like, check it out, you guys. These go for like $250 or something like that, and we got it for like 70 bucks. So it's literally like brand new, and we cannot wait to put Lainey in it. I just think they're the cutest things, and we're having like real winter, so we'll have to get her out there in the snow once it's not 3 degrees. I think that's a little cold for her, but anyway, marketplace finds. Okay, so before I hopefully make deliveries this afternoon, a couple things we have going on. Mom is currently stirring a couple trays full of maple granola. She already poured the brittle, which has to cool, and then we'll crack it. And I'm just working on packaging stuff. So the heart candies that I showed you guys yesterday, I'm packaging them up. We need to do like 75 of them. And and just packaging up some stuff for the post office. We found out that the click and ship service for USPS shipping sometimes saves us on cost compared to our UPS. So I've been doing a few USPS packages. I just found out how to schedule a pickup, but I might end up going to drop it off because I have like a personal return to make anyway at the post office. So anyway, just some office-y things, and yeah, that's really all we're doing. We're bunkered down for sure because there's nothing to do outside when it's this cold. Right, Lainey Lou? Lainey just had half a banana. Whole half a banana. Good morning, friends. It's the next day. It's -1. We love that. Anyway, I was just here unloading eggs and had this big, like, profound thought about how, like, I feel like so much of farming is really routine. You know, like, you do the same chores every day and you try to keep things, like, predictable and whatever. Well, most people's lives, honestly. But I feel like a lot of farming is like, get up and get these things done. But then the other half of farming is like, that it's completely unpredictable and out of your control. Like, that's mostly because a lot of it's based on weather and livestock, which livestock you can't speak to, and the weather you just can't control. But anyway, I was like unloading the eggs and thought of this because I'm just like here unloading eggs, and then I get an egg like this. It's very tiny and very dark. And I'm like, wow, I find this interesting, but how many people would find this interesting? I don't know, but it's just funny to see something different doing a task that I do all the time. So anyway, big thoughts. But speaking of the cold weather, there's like a 10-day of not even above 20 really. There's one like 30-degree day, but then anyway, all 20s and below, much below, like -10. So that's a good thing just because it means the season isn't quite here, the sap season. Tomorrow we're doing a big canning day, so we're gonna kind of look through the inventory of syrup that we have left from the previous year, can up a bunch of syrup, and then just start getting ready for the season. I say thankfully it's cold just because, you know, we're still getting organized. I have friends that are half tapped already, or when we had like warmer weather at the end of December, beginning of January, like they call that the first run. We're just like not in that mindset for sap season. We always get these stretches of very cold for a lot of January and part of February, so we're not really planning on tapping just yet. But yeah, we got to do inventory of like spiles, etc. So while the back room is open and we're warming it up and canning syrup tomorrow, I'm going to be looking through all of our supplies for sap season. And those vlogs will be coming right around the corner. So if you guys joined this channel for the maple is coming. Anyway, I don't know. I'm curious if you guys are here for like the maple aspect of it or something else. Comment below what intrigues you about the channel. I'd love to know. Anyway, I appreciate you guys for being here. I just took 2 out of 3 pans of granola out of the oven. The other one's not quite done. So I'm letting these cool, and then I'll add my raisins and get packing those. And I think I'm just gonna finish the vlog up here because like I said, we have a big day of canning tomorrow, and I'll probably get this video edited later, etc. So appreciate you guys. I'll see you really soon for the next video.